After a few years of watching porn every day, hating my life, hating myself, hating that I couldn't speak to girls or guys, shit life, after years of that, I decided, okay, I'm going to get onto nofap. I'm going to finally quit. Everyone says get onto nofap because it helps you quit. So cool. So get onto nofap. Get 1 day in. Get 2 days in. The motivation's high. I'm going to quit porn. This is it. My life's going to change forever. I get to day 3 and I relapse 3-4 times because my brain catches up. It realizes this guy's not giving me porn. I've had it for years, every single day, 3 times a day for 6 years. Why am I suddenly not getting it? So I'm going to flood this guy's brain full of thoughts about porn until he relapses. And this would happen over and over again. This probably happened 50 times for me. Get onto nofap, get 3-4 days in, motivation dies, and I relapse. Over and over again. I hate myself, I hate my life again, and the cycle continues. So that's my experience with nofap. I hope you can relate, because here's how I just completely got rid of that issue, stopped watching porn, and I think my nofap streak's, I don't know, over 150 days, 200, I don't know, I don't care. Step 1 is, when you relapse, when you reset your nofap streak, when you watch porn, you get pissed off at yourself. You start hating yourself. Now, you might have been told before that, yeah, this is good because it's going to get you to, never do it again. But we know it doesn't work because you keep doing it. When do you watch porn? Let me ask you that. When do you watch porn? Do you watch porn when you're happy, when you're enthusiastic, when you're motivated, when you've got good emotions? Or do you watch porn when you're sad, you're lonely or depressed, when you're feeling negative? Obviously, when you're feeling negative. A girl rejects you, you start crying, you feel depressed. Oh, she's the only girl in the world, even though I don't even know who she is. I'm so sad. Then you go jack off because you're sad. If you played football, you scored the winning goal, would you come home and be like, yes, I'm so good, let's go jack off? Like, no. You do it when you're sad. So when you relapse and you start beating yourself up, getting pissed off at yourself, saying you're a loser, saying you can't get girls, saying that's why, you have to watch porn, you are voluntarily putting yourself in negative emotions, which leads you to jerk it off again. That's why you watch porn, feel shit. 10 minutes later, you watch porn again, feel shit. 30 minutes later, you watch porn again, feel shit. That's why, okay? But instead of relapsing 4 times in a row, resetting your nofap streak over and over again, instead of saying, oh, I'm on day 0, I might as well. Instead of doing that shit, when you relapse the 1 time, instead of getting mad, why don't you just completely lie to your brain and say, I've just watched porn. That is good for me. My testosterone's gone up. It's good for me, it's healthy, good for my sperm. Whatever bullshit you want to tell yourself to make you feel better in that moment, do it. Disclaimer, porn does not increase testosterone. Masturbation, that's not good for you. But in the moment, use it as a tool to make yourself feel positive in the moment so that you don't end up jacking off again, right? You understand? So when you watch porn, instead of saying I hate myself, just say, nice, and testosterone's increased, feeling pretty tired now, I just watched porn, cool, whatever, testosterone's gone up, feeling good, I'm gonna go to sleep now. That is so much more healthy than saying you hate yourself, staying up for the next 2 hours, sleep deprived, and jacking off again. The first version's so much more healthy. Now, don't wake up the next day and be like, yeah, porn's good for me, it increases testosterone, let's go on a fapathon, right? Don't do that. I'm just saying, only use this method and tool immediately after you watch porn, so you're in a good, positive mental space, so that you don't watch porn and jack off again, okay? So stop getting pissed off each time you relapse. It's fine. It's not good for you, but it's fine. Just move on and have this positive just feeling towards it, an attitude, all right? Now, quickly, if you've watched enough of my videos, if you like me, if you trust me enough, the link below is my porn quitting course. If you're interested in that, it's everything I did to quit porn. I've checked out all the others on the internet, how to quit porn, these courses. First of all, they're all more expensive than mine. Second of all, they're all shit. I don't want to shit on them, but they're all, get onto nofap, just stop jerking off, and they're all garbage advice. If you trust me enough, click the link below, it's very cheap. You get a free bonus section once you buy it, just have a look, I'm sure you'll be interested. Second step to stop resetting your nofap streak is stop making nofap your personality and your full-time job. Firstly, do you see them guys on, I don't use it anymore, but Discord? they've got their nofap streak in their bio. They're like, you know, day 46 out of 100. I'm nearly there, guys. I'm nearly at the point where I can start flying and reading people's minds. And it's so gay. If you're doing that, please stop. It's so gay. It's gay and cringe. And it's also preventing you from actually quitting porn. Why? Because when it's your personality, it makes you weird. But it's all you're thinking about. It's like, yeah, I'm on nofap. I'm on nofap. I'm the guy. Yeah, I'm on nofap. I'm the guy who's trying to quit porn. I've got an addiction. I'm trying to quit porn. You're telling yourself all the time you're addicted to porn. You're trying to quit. You're on nofap. It may seem positive, but each time you say that, your brain's just like, yeah, I'm still addicted, aren't I? Still got a problem with porn that I need to quit. And eventually, your brain's going to just fault back to your original place and jack off. It's like, yeah, this is getting hard. I'm addicted to porn still. This isn't working. There's no point in doing nofap. Let's go jerk off. All because you made it your personality to just be a, you know, like, why do you know when the last time you watched porn was? This is why nofap's weird. Like, yeah, you know, I watched porn 37 days ago. Like, how do you know? That's just weird. Why do you know that? It's strange. And when you're constantly thinking, I need to get to the next day of nofap, next day, I need to get to day 30, day 50, day 90. It's your full-time job. Let's imagine just imagine you get 1,000 thoughts a day about anything. Maybe it's more, mate. You get 1,000 thoughts a day. When you're on nofap, when you're trying to quit porn, get to this certain day, let's imagine 800 of them thoughts are about porn. You might think that's positive, but the more you think about porn, the more you give power to it, the more chance you're going to jack off, obviously, because it's all you're thinking about, all right? The fat lady who's trying to lose some weight, if 80% of her thoughts are about hamburgers, when she gets a moment of weakness, she's going to eat a hamburger. Even if when she's feeling motivated, she's like, I want a hamburger, but I'm not going to have it. When she steps on the scale and she's still fat, she's going to be sad and be like, I want a hamburger, I'm going to have one. Because that's what she's been thinking about. When you have a moment of weakness, all you've been thinking about is nofap and porn. You put so much pressure on yourself to get to this certain stupid day on nofap that you just can end up relapsing. Because you made it your full-time job, you made it your personality, 80% of your thoughts are going to porn, and you're just giving it power. Just be the guy who doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I just watch porn, who cares, I'm going to sleep. When was the last time you watched porn? Well, I don't know. Be like that, because it's weird to know when you last watched porn. Stop obsessing over nofap and watch how much less you watch porn. Stop giving a shit. I'm not saying watch porn 6 times a day. Just stop caring so much, because it's weird. Don't make it your personality. And one more thing I'll add about this. Imagine 2 guys, they've gone to a party. They both want to stop drinking. Okay? The first guy gets offered a drink. He says, no, I'm trying to quit, I'm trying to quit. The second guy says, I don't drink. The second guy doesn't drink all night. The first guy, he's like, I'm trying really hard to quit. I drink a lot, I'm trying to quit. Within 10 minutes, he's drinking. Because the guy's like, yeah, come on, what do you mean you're trying to quit? What do you mean? Second guy was like, I don't drink. With you, on nofap, you're like, yeah, I'm trying to quit porn. It's kind of hard. I've watched it for years. I think I'll just go back to it. Instead of just making your personality nofap, just be like, I know no one would ask you this, but if someone said, do you watch porn? Just be like, no, I don't watch it. It's boring. Don't be like, oh, I'm trying to quit. It's not good for you. I'm on nofap. Don't make your personality. I don't watch porn. Move on. That's it. Now, the final step on not resetting your nofap streak is to forget about nofap and use this analogy that I have called saving your nut. Sounds weird, but it works, okay? So let's imagine last week you watched porn 7 times. You watched it every day. This week, if you got onto nofap and watched it 0 times, you'd get to day 3, you'd relapse 4 times and you'd hate yourself. So let's just forget about nofap because it clearly does not work. So you watched it 7 times last week. This week, watch it 6 times. All right? People are going to say, oh, that's slow progress. That's faster than nofap. Nofap doesn't work. If you think that works, you don't want to listen to me, some guy who's quit porn at 20, go ahead. Quit porn at 19, sorry. You go ahead and fucking get on nofap. Don't listen to me. But if you watched porn 7 times last week, watch it 6 times this week. Like, that's fine. That's progress. then 5 next week, 4 the week after that. If you fail one week, who gives a shit? Just get back on it. Like, what? That's how you do it. So, let's imagine you're going from 7 to 6. The way you make this easy is you get to Monday, instead of being like, yeah, I need to watch porn today and again, and then, you know, I won't watch it on Saturday. Be like, okay, I'm not going to watch it today, so that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I can watch it every day, okay? I'm going to make it hard for me today so that my future self can watch it every day for the rest of the week. How do I make this easier? Well, you think, I'm not watching porn tonight, but I am definitely watching it tomorrow. Think about how good it's going to feel tomorrow. If I don't watch it tonight, I'll feel shit if I watch it tonight and disappoint myself. Let's wait a day. Think about how good it's going to feel tomorrow. When I wake up, it's going to be great. Before I go to bed tomorrow, I'm going to be happy I didn't watch it tonight. It's going to feel great, okay? That is so much easier. It makes it so much easier to resist the urge of watching porn that day when you see it like that. I'm not watching it tonight, but I can watch it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, and if you want to watch it, go ahead, you've earned it. But if you don't really feel like it, you're kind of tired, you can't be arsed, be like, okay, I'm watching it tomorrow, definitely. I'll skip tonight again because I'm kind of tired, I can't be arsed. Let's watch it tomorrow. That's going to feel amazing. It's been 2 days, let's do it. Tomorrow comes again, if you want to watch it, go ahead, you've earned it. You've gone 2 days without it. But if you don't feel like it, wait another day. Don't force yourself to do it. That is just a quick mental trick that helped me not relapse on nofap or just jack off in general. I just said, instead of saying, you're not watching porn tonight because you're trying to quit, you're never going to watch it again, you don't deserve it. Like, you feel shit doing that, so you end up watching it. But with my way, you say, I'm not watching it tonight, but I can definitely watch it tomorrow night. I'm going to learn it tomorrow night. It's going to feel amazing. Let's do that. Skip tonight, watch it tomorrow. Let's go to sleep. That is so much more healthy than saying you can't watch porn ever again. Because when we say that, that's the guy who jacks off 4 times a day. My version is so much more positive and healthy. I'm not watching it tonight, but I'll watch it tomorrow. Just keep doing this. Then you watch it tomorrow night. That's fine. Then you're like, all right, the next day comes. Not watching it tonight because it felt so good if I waited. You wait today, don't feel like it. Wait today, wait today. Then you'll end up going 5 days without watching it. And you relapse. That's fine. Now you're doing it like twice a week instead of every day. That is progress. Stop trying to focus on the nofap streak. Stop trying to go a certain amount of days without touching your dick. Just try and reduce how much you watch it week by week, and you'll make fantastic progress. Again, the link below is my porn quitting course if you trust me enough. If you want to stop being a loser, stop watching porn, start getting girls, because you're destined for more. God has not made you to be a gooning little weirdo, okay? Whether you believe in God or not, you're not made for that. You're made for so much more. You're made for, getting girls, whatever you want, finding your wife, having ambition, testosterone, motivation, drive, desire to build a business, build a physique, improve your social skills, improve your mental health, whatever it is. Quitting porn helps you have that energy for that, because the testosterone in your balls gives you motivation and desire to do these things. Don't ask why you're tired and demotivated all the time when you watch porn all the time. That is precisely why. So if you want to learn how to quit, just like I did, for like £40, click the link below. Please just stop being a loser. Check it out. You'd spend more on a takeaway if you trust me enough. If you don't yet, that's fine. Just watch my free videos, because I'll make them every single day until 1 million guys quit porn. If you want to be one of them, subscribe and just take my advice, please. Write down the shit I've said. Rewatch the video. Unedited, you watched this long, so well done. Thank you for that. Once you buy the course, by the way, you can click off now, but once you buy the course, you get a free bonus section on how to speak, attract, talk to girls, whatever, because that becomes easier when you quit porn. I hope this helped. Goodbye.